Hey guys, Rick here, bringing you another video. Now today we have a very special guest. His name is Matt, and he is the owner of NSfreshwater. That's short for North Shore Freshwater. Now we're in his, you could say,
a fish room, I guess. A little man cave, or we get away from everything, basically.
Excellent. You have a lot of tanks right now. How many tanks do you have running?
Right now I have 96 aquariums. Approximately about 80% of them are full right now. A lot of my 10 gallons are still empty. I'm waiting for a lot of my other fish to start breeding, or the fish to grow out a little bit more, so I can transfer them to their 10-gallon grow out tanks.
How long, I gotta ask, how long did it take for you to set this all up? I mean, it's gotta be a very long time.
Honestly, it didn't take too long. It was basically a snowball effect. Once I got going, I just didn't stop. It was just one idea after another. I started thinking about, like, oh, if I put a rack here, I put a rack there, how long is it going to take? And basically, from start to finish, I think I'm in month 6 right now.
Month 6?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Now, do you breed your own fish, or do you import it? Where do you get your fish?
I actually do a little bit of both. I import from the mainland. I'm actually starting to look into maybe importing from Thailand and a few other places as well. I'm just doing my research before I jump into anything. I also breed a lot of my fish. I think I have about 44 different types of breeding fish right now. Some are still too small to breed, but a lot of them are grown and paired up, and about 12 of them successful breeding.
Let's see. We're going to show you guys a bunch of his fish a little bit later on, so you can see what kind of stock he has. Now, do you have any plans? I know you're currently only shipping to people, not shipping, but only working with guys in Oahu. Do you plan on shipping to maybe the mainland in the future?
Well, the goal is I'm going to start with Oahu. I'm going to just try to build a nice clientele base out here, try to offer people good fish at low prices as best as I can. Then maybe start doing inter-island, Maui, Big Island, etc. And the ultimate goal is to actually set a huge hub in Oahu and distribute to mainland, distribute to island, distribute anywhere people want fish.
Sounds good. Now, what do you specialize in? What kind of fish do you?
I'm specializing in South and Central American cichlids. It's always a hobby of mine growing up. I always found them the most fascinating out of the fish. Don't get me wrong, I like Africans, I like community fish. Right now, I'm just going with what I know best, and I'm going to branch out to some other fishes.
I appreciate it. Now, we're going to show you some of the awesome fish that he has.
Well, right here, we have my large 110 with larger South and Central American cichlids. These are my big guys right now. Right here, we have a pair of Bocorti, I think that's how you say it. I think if you watch my YouTube videos, you understand I can't pronounce anything. But yeah, I also have peacock azul bass in here. I have a datnoid left over from my actual hobby tank, and all these fish are available. And these are my breeding custums. I haven't got a pair out of them yet. It's probably be a little while until anything actually happens. I'm just waiting on these guys right here.
Okay, so these aren't for sale yet, but once you get a breeding pair going and get eggs, then they'll be eventually for sale.
Yeah, pretty much.
These are real nice. And go.
Right here on my breeding pair of Islanum. I originally started with 5. These two decided to pair up right here. They started showing colors, and the male got his hump real early. And you know, they're showing patterns of breeding for a long time. And I pulled the other 3 fish, and the second I pulled them, bam, I got a huge batch of fry out of these two.
This is amazing, man. Yeah, that's a lot of fry.
They're still young too. They're real young. They're about a quarter of their actual size they'll be. These guys are known as you know, mini umbies.
Okay.
That's their you know, kind of street name, I guess.
Now, would you remove the fry, or would you?
I can keep them there for a while. I'll probably let the fry double in size.
Okay.
They're just a little easier to catch that way. It's not as easy for them to tuck into cracks and stuff. And the parents are such good parents. I'm not really worried about the parents eating them, and there's no other fish in there to worry about. So I'll let them grow out probably another month or so, then I'll pull them and put them in another tank.
All right.
We got here my rainbow cichlids. They had a nice little batch of fry. It took a couple times for them to get it right. This is their third attempt, and they finally have some little free swimmers right here. There were 5 in there. I pulled out 2. The other one just didn't make it, unfortunately. But yeah, these are beautiful little fish. Not super aggressive. Show beautiful colors. And I'll have these fry available pretty soon. Not a huge batch out of them yet, but these guys breed like crazy. So more soon. Right here we got my blue wolf dovi. All these guys are available for sale. I have 6 of them left. Just these things get huge. Make sure if you're going to purchase from me, you have a large enough tank to take these guys. They require a minimum 100-gallon tank size, and they will own that tank. So ranked probably in the top 2 most aggressive cichlids in the world. So please take mine before you purchase these fish. Well, over here we got some of my Discus. I have a few different strains. These are all my personal stock Discus. These guys aren't available for sale, but I do import a lot of other Discus. Takes about a week for everything to process, and I'll have that fish delivered that day, so there's not too much stress on them. The guy I get them from has been in the business for 30+ years. He knows what he's doing. He does 2-month quarantines on the fish before he even sells the fish. All his fish are grade A, a bunch of show quality. So if you want quality Discus, please let me know, and I'll get you the best Discus possible.
I can't wait for you to get some baby fry. These fish are amazing. Look at them. They're super healthy looking. Now let's move down. Let's see what other you have.
Right here are my yellow diamonds. They've bred quite a few times. I haven't had a successful batch yet. I'm still trying to master Discus breeding. These are a relatively new fish to me. I know about them, I know how to take care of them, but as for breeding, it's new. About every 5-6 days, these guys lay a batch of eggs. I'm just waiting for that successful one. Here's the second pair. I bought 4 of them. I scored. I got 2 breeding pairs out of 4 fish. Unreal. And the quality on these fish is just amazing. Next we have my red snake skins. Just waiting for some pairs to pair up. I'm pretty sure this guy right here is the male. He's definitely the dominant one, the biggest out of the group. We'll see who he picks for a mate. And finally my super red samurai. All real nice healthy fish, and no breeding pairs yet, but it's still pretty to look at. Any of these fish are available for purchase. Not these fish, but same strain. So please, if you have any questions, contact me and I'll be sure to answer them for you.
All right. Okay.
Over here, sure they're pretty hard to see. They're all small, but I have some umbies right here. These are the blue variants. Another giant fish. Needs a lot of tank room, and the top 2 most aggressive fish. So please take mine before you pick up some of these fish.
Yeah, these are also for sale.
Yes. Right here we have my remaining Geo Altifrons. Some of the larger Geos. These are all still adolescent Geos. Real popular fish. A lot of people like them. They're peaceful enough. Keep your tanks nice and clean because nickname for them is Earth Eater. Get real long strands, nice coloring as they become adults. These are actually the offspring of award-winning parents.
Wow.
Yeah, the breeder I actually get it from. She does a lot of shows, and if you ever checked out her website or Facebook page, she has all kinds of awards. So
awesome.
Yeah, I'm only importing the most top quality fish. Alright, right here we have the Geo Windmillery. It's like I said, bad at pronouncing. They're real shy right now, but these fish become absolutely beautiful. This is, that's the parent of these fish. So, they may look a little dull now, but just wait until what they look like later.
Yeah, real beautiful. Little shy though.
If you go down the road, just some of the fish that I'm currently trying to breed. Some are breeding, some aren't. These are my Argentina. Those are some of my favorite fish. When they become adults, they have just some of the most beautiful platinum colors with long streaming dorsal. I think you're looking at the male back there. He's starting to, show itself, become a beautiful fish. And these are my wild green terrors. Got the male and 2 females. Haven't paired up yet. That male took off. He just hasn't stopped growing.
It's beautiful. Look at the tail. The colors. Amazing.
They're kind of up in the back. This is my Jack Dempsey pair. Both good sized fish. Male's about 7 inches, female's about 5. Since I've got them, haven't had too much luck with them. Still waiting for a spawn, but in the meantime, they're still pretty to look at.
Okay.
Got some of my geos, the Balzini geos. I like these geos a lot because, they're just kind of goofy looking to me. They got the male has a large dome on them, and fun little fish. I'm waiting for them to spawn as well.
This has fry.
Yeah, this is my Geo El Norte. I've pulled 1 batch of fry from already. This is their 2nd batch. Cool little geos. Don't get too big. When they get a little bit older, they'll show a lot more nice colors.
Nothing in here.
Yeah, there is. They're just hiding.
Oh, right there.
That's my male Panamisi. I've pulled actually, if he wants to turn around, I have a full batch of fry from these guys. Those are the juvies right there. Those are available for sale now. They turn out to be really nice fish. Real nice colors on them. The female, when they breed, shows really brilliant blacks and all kinds of other colors to them as well. So those are fun fish. Small to medium-sized cichlids. Aggressive though. They got some personality and they're pretty mean, but they're definitely a fun fish to have. Here's a few more of my fish. They're about 1/4 to half the size of what they'll be. Still waiting for them to pair up and start breeding. These guys are cool fish. They have personality. They're probably the least shy fish I have. They're always at the front of the glass trying to check out what's going on. I have a few available smaller ones to these guys. So these guys will show a lot of color when they get bigger. Like I said, these are only about 1/2 to 1/4 size of what they'll normally be. So then we have my Honduran red points. These are part of the convict family. A lot prettier than convicts, and they're not going to breed as much as convicts. So you're not going to have thousands and thousands of fish you have to get rid of. But in the middle is the male, and I'm not sure what the others are yet. Just kind of waiting to see what happens with these guys.
Yeah, definitely they look a lot nicer than the convicts, and convicts pretty much can get anywhere these days.
Yeah.
Well, so these guys are a little bit more rare, probably worth a lot more anyway.
Yeah, they're definitely worth more than your common convict, and prettier, and they're not as big.
Yeah.
They're still considered aggressive. You can't mix them with too many community fish, but if you wanted to do like a small scale cichlid tank, they'd be a good match. Here we have some of my fish that I actually have available for sale. My orange Severum. They're not actually orange Severum, they're orange shouldered Severum. They're not going to be the bright orange as like the orange Severum, but still a cool Severum nonetheless. I like how peaceful they are and how big they get. They're just a good addition to a Central or South American cichlid tank. There's some more fish available. Here, can you pronounce that?
Oh, you're on your own, man.
All right.
Ciantus, whatever.
That works. These are all available for sale. They're part of the Vija strains, so all going to show real nice colors. There's a few more for sale. Yeah.
And what are these? These are fried?
Yeah, these are juvie red tigers.
Okay.
The red tiger malaguense. These are going to be large cichlids down the road. They're the fry. They're F1s. They're the fry of prize-winning fish.
Oh.
So, yeah, these things are going to start showing some color and some size pretty soon. Here's the smaller ones, the ones I showed you earlier. These guys are all pretty cheap, and they grow into real nice fish.
Okay.
Here's the Argentina. This is actually a different variant of the ones I have over there. These ones are really pretty. And these guys are gross.
So all these, the roll I just showed you, they're all for sale.
The Panamesses we showed earlier. I have about 30 of them. They're all big enough to sell now. These are medium to small size cichlids. Fun fish. Aggressive, but they're going to be nice colored fish. And everybody's favorites, convicts.
These are the regular convicts.
Yes, these are regular convicts.
Okay.
I'm practically giving those things away.
Okay.
I have a little deal. You buy $20, every $20 worth of fish you buy, I'll throw in a convict if you want it. You can do whatever you like with it. Throw it in a pond. Use them as a... These actually are really good for larger cichlids.
Yeah.
Because they hold their ground and they're great target fish or deether fish.
Okay.
So, like, if you have a breeding pair of like Jack Dempsey's or Green Terrors, you can throw those guys in there so it takes the aggression away from the male.
Okay, that's an excellent tip. Let's show some more.
These are the first batch of El Norte fry I got. They still got a little bit of growing to do before they'll be available on the market. You know, I'm going to offer them real cheap. They're fun fish, so good fish to keep your tank clean. Then we got my fire mouths. Probably one of my favorite fish growing up. I just love their personalities. I love how they flare out their gills. You know, they're just good, fun, intermediate cichlids. Next to them I have a beanie cichlid. I have these underneath the sponge filter down there. These guys will show beautiful, beautiful colors. I have a picture of their father on my phone right here. These fish right here,
nice.
Yeah, these fish right here are extremely aggressive. They come from a part of where it's only them, so they are very territorial towards each other. They don't really get along with any other fish, but they're beautiful fish if you want to do a species tank.
Yeah, the father's amazing. These guys are for sale, so check them out. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Matt, for you know, showing me around and everything. I'll have all his info, ways to contact him, and everything in the description box. He also has a YouTube channel, so make sure you check him out, subscribe to him, so you get picture updates on what he's doing and you know what kind of fish he's going to bring in. That way, you know, especially you guys on the wall, you can definitely get the new fish that he's got going on. And he'll post a lot on FH and all that other stuff. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.